Blood sugar spikes because of these 9 bad habits. Check now. Hey everyone, did you know that 90% of American people are unknowingly raising their blood sugar levels right from the moment they wake up? And the scariest part is, they have no idea it's happening. Today, I'm going to share 9 morning habits that most of us do every single day, without realizing that they could be secretly causing dangerous blood sugar spikes. Especially habit number 7. I'm 99% sure it will surprise you, because it's something almost everyone does. If you're worried about your daily habits and how they may affect diabetes, this video is exactly what you need. Watch until the end to learn how to fix them. Habit: waking up and immediately drinking black coffee. Oh man, who hasn't done this? You barely open your eyes, your feet haven't even hit the floor, and you're already thinking about that cup of coffee to wake up. But did you know? Drinking coffee right after waking up can spike your blood sugar by up to 25% within the first 30 minutes. That's because your body naturally releases a stress hormone called cortisol in the morning. When you add caffeine to the mix, it's like throwing fuel on the fire. Your liver responds by releasing more glucose into the bloodstream, causing your blood sugar to jump. That's why some people feel jittery or have a racing heart after their morning coffee. Solution: wait at least 60-90 minutes after waking up before drinking coffee. This gives your cortisol levels time to settle down naturally. But this is just the beginning. The next habit is even more common habit: skipping breakfast or eating too late. I'm not hungry, so why eat? That's something a lot of people say when asked about breakfast. But skipping breakfast is actually one of the most dangerous habits for people concerned about blood sugar. When you go too long without eating, your body enters a survival mode. Your liver starts producing glucose to give you energy, which causes your blood sugar to rise unexpectedly. This is known as the dawn phenomenon, a medical term many people have never even heard of. Shocking stat: a study from Harvard University found that people who regularly skip breakfast have a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who eat breakfast daily. And here's the thing: eating too late, after 10 a.m., triggers a similar reaction. Your insulin won't work as well, and your blood sugar may swing out of control throughout the day. The next habit is so common it might just surprise you. Habit 3. Drinking natural fruit juice. It's just fruit juice, 100% natural, why not drink it? This might be one of the biggest misconceptions I see all the time. Sounds healthy, right? But in reality, 1 glass of fresh orange juice contains around 24 g of sugar. That's like 5 to 6 teaspoons. And worse, when you juice a fruit, you remove all the fiber, the very thing that slows down sugar absorption. The result? Your blood sugar will shoot through the roof in just 15-20 minutes. That's why many people feel a temporary high, then crash hard shortly after drinking juice. Surprising comparison: a glass of orange juice can spike your blood sugar faster than a slice of cake. At least cake has some fat and protein to slow down absorption. Solution: instead of drinking juice, eat whole fruits. You'll still get the nutrition without the blood sugar roller coaster. And now, get ready for a habit that 90% of us are guilty of. Habit 4. Checking your phone right after waking up. Eyes open, phone on. Sound familiar? This is actually an extremely dangerous blood sugar habit that most people don't even realize. When you check your phone the moment you wake up, your brain gets hit with an info bomb. Texts, emails, notifications, news. All this triggers the release of cortisol and adrenaline, 2 powerful stress hormones. The result? Within just 5-10 minutes, your blood sugar can spike by 15-20% without you even eating anything. That's why so many people feel stressed and drained first thing in the morning. Scary stat: a study from the American Institute of Medicine found that using your phone within the first 30 minutes of waking can raise cortisol levels by up to 23%. So instead of good morning sunshine, we're basically starting the day with good morning stress. Wonder if our phones know they're secretly stressing us out? But don't rush to change this habit just yet. There are still worse ones to come. Taking a hot shower, right after waking up. Everyone loves that refreshing feeling of standing under a hot shower, right? But did you know that taking a hot shower in the morning can also raise your blood sugar? When your body suddenly comes into contact with hot water, it sees it as a form of physical stress. Your sympathetic nervous system kicks in, causing your liver to release stored glucose to deal with the situation. A study from Japan found that showering in water hotter than 104 DEG for 40 DC for more than 10 minutes can raise blood sugar by 10–15% in people at risk for diabetes. What's surprising is that many people love hot showers because they feel more awake afterward. But in reality, that alertness is just a temporary effect from adrenaline being released. Solution: try using warm water, 98–100 DGF or 37–38 DGC, and end with 30 seconds of cool water. This helps wake up your body without causing stress. And now, we move on to a habit you might be doing right this moment. Hey, before we move on to the rest of the habits, I want to ask you something. How many of these habits have you realized you're doing? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if this video is helping you out, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more helpful videos, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to watch when new ones come out. Now, let's keep going with habit 6. Habit 6. Sitting down to work right after waking up. Wake up and start working. This is probably a common habit, especially in today's work-from-home lifestyle, but this habit could be silently messing up your blood sugar. When you stay seated right after waking up, your body doesn't get the chance to activate its metabolism. That means insulin won't work as effectively, and your blood sugar can stay high for hours. A study from Australia found that people who sat for more than 2 hours after waking up had blood sugar levels that were 18% higher than those who did light activity. What's worse is that when you stay still for too long, your muscles don't use glucose, so the sugar builds up in your blood. That's why many people feel sluggish and tired, even at the start of the day. Simple fix: spend the first 10–15 minutes walking or moving your body a bit. It helps jumpstart your metabolism and boosts insulin sensitivity. But the next habit is the one that will really shock you. Habit S7. Drinking cold water right after waking up. This is the shocking habit I promised at the beginning of the video, and I'm 99% sure most of you didn't see this one coming. We all think that drinking cold water in the morning helps us feel refreshed and healthy, but in reality, this is actually one of the most dangerous habits for your blood sugar. When you drink cold water right after waking up, your body experiences a sudden temperature shock. This activates your sympathetic nervous system, and your liver quickly releases glucose to warm up the body. Shocking fact: a study from China showed that drinking cold water under 50 DFC, 10 DEC, first thing in the morning, can raise blood sugar by 20–30% in just 15 minutes. Even in traditional medicine, drinking cold water in the morning is believed to weaken the digestive organs, which are key to regulating blood sugar. Solution: drink warm or room temperature water around 77–86 DF or 25–30 DGC. It gently wakes up your body without causing a shock. So instead of a wake-up call, we're giving our body a full-on wake-up shock. Makes you wonder if your stomach wants to quit its job. But hang on, there are still 2 more habits you really need to know. Habit 8. Brushing your teeth right after breakfast. Eat, then brush your teeth right away. Sounds like good dental hygiene, right? But it might actually mess with your blood sugar. When you brush your teeth right after eating, especially using sweet-flavored toothpaste, your body stays in digestion mode. The pancreas keeps releasing insulin, which can cause your blood sugar to become unstable. On top of that, brushing right after eating can damage your tooth enamel, especially when mouth acid levels are still high. This discomfort sometimes makes people reach for snacks just to cleanse their mouth feeling. Dental Association tip: wait at least 30-60 minutes after eating before brushing. In the meantime, you can rinse with a bit of salt water. Solution: brush your teeth before breakfast or wait an hour after eating. This helps maintain balanced blood sugar and protects your enamel too. And finally, we've reached the last habit, one that most people never see coming. Habit 9. Wearing tight clothes right after waking up. This might be the most unexpected habit on the list. Who would have thought that the way you dress could affect your blood sugar? When you wear tight clothes, like skinny jeans or corset-style tops, your body experiences physical pressure. This triggers your sympathetic nervous system, creating what's called mechanical stress. The result? Your body releases more cortisol, which pushes your blood sugar higher. Plus, tight clothing can restrict blood flow, making it harder for insulin to reach your cells properly. An interesting study. A small study from Germany found that people who wore loose, comfy clothes had 12% more stable blood sugar than those wearing tight outfits. Solution: choose loose, breathable clothing in the morning. You can always change later once your body has settled in for the day. And that's it. 9 morning habits that could be silently spiking your blood sugar. So, we've just explored 9 morning habits that could be silently raising your blood sugar. From drinking coffee right after waking up, to the shocking habit of drinking cold water, and even the clothes you wear. But here's the most important thing. You don't need to change everything all at once. Start with just 1 or 2 habits that feel easiest for you to shift. Let me ask you, which habit will you change first? Waiting an hour before drinking coffee? Or skipping the phone scroll right after waking up? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you'd like to learn more about how to eat the right kind of breakfast to control your blood sugar, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new one. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.